What is up, guys? My name is Chaotic Psycho, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, the thing is that, as of recording this video, I haven't uploaded the second part yet, so I don't know how y'all would watch this, but it's going up tomorrow on the 13th, so, well, and by part 2 isn't uploaded as of recording this, as in, it's uploading now, so, yeah. Anyway, we're going to continue with what we did last time. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. By the way, it's not midnight, it's like 4 in the afternoon, so I won't yawn every 5 seconds. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Chaotic. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Oh god, mouse is on screen. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty smile. And yes, I am eating crackers. Just a snack. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess always the simple things with you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Well, I got crackers here if you want some. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? I read that in her voice, not... Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Feel guilty? That means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Chaotic to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I can't do a real laugh. Every time I do a laugh, it sounds so forced and depressing. Like the ah ha ha ha. Like those laughs. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't in for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. That sounded like the slap of the ruler in Baldi's Basics. That's what that sounded like. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Okay, I'm gonna say it's a thought process, but in reality, it just gives me an excuse to eat another cracker. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori leans down and take a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? The not funny, didn't laugh. Now full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope that she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? You see, she got that sweat thing on her face again. Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was in study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. hair. Something on my phone.
You could have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always started to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
She probably wasn't playing piano and instead was doing the hokey pokey under the sheets. Just that dramatic pause. Anyway. Why did I say that? And it's not like I can lean back from my mic, because I don't have a normal mic that most YouTubers have.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I wouldn't let you down, Chaotic.
Monica smiles sweetly. Why do you always lean like that? She's like a frigate. Either she's an italic or she's that picture of Michael Jackson. I just started thinking about that picture of Michael Jackson where he's just like leaning, like he's almost at the floor.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. What do you mean, somehow? I mean, you take the average cookie, which is about, like, it's, like, smaller, it's about as big as, like, as an 8-year-old's hand. Like, you know, like, one of those normal cookies that you find at, like, cookie stores? Like, those kind of cookies I can literally just eat in, like, maybe two bites, 2 gigantic bites. Harry's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared to the closet. I heard Natsuki utter an expirated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Why'd the music change?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
For some reason I had to yawn, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday. By the way, happy Easter, everybody. Even though this video is going up tomorrow. So I guess, I hope y'all had a good Easter yesterday. Because I don't want to upload 2 episodes of this in one day. That's just what I'm probably going to do is when I upload the next episode, I'll start recording the next episode. Just so that way I can keep things fresh, even though some things would be a day off. Next Monday will either be something different, or there's not going to be a video at all, because my birthday is next Monday. And either I'm going to do something for my birthday on my channel, or I'm not going to do anything. Maybe just, like, do a video of like, something, I don't know. Maybe, like, a commentary. I don't know. If I can even try to do that.
Natsuki has a bunch of stacked boxes and books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. Which, by the way, I accidentally read a manga once. It was a Pokemon one, but I didn't know what a manga really was all about. But then I realized that it was basically an anime book that you read right to left, and that completely threw me off because I opened the first page. It says, "Whoa, you're in the wrong page, buckaroo." How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and splits the volume right to the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sights in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box he's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means either her way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Chaotic. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Saying don't judge a book by its cover is probably one of the most common things you ever hear from. But, I mean, I don't like gigantic roller coasters, even though some of them I've never ridden. But one time, okay, story time. I once it was my first time going to an amusement park. I rode one of these roller coasters where, like, your feet dangle, which is also recommended that you don't wear flip-flops. And, of course, you're not supposed to wear hats on a roller coaster. But it was, like, it was one of the most high-thrill rides at the park. And, like, after we got off it, I literally threw up. And I don't really have motion sickness. Or at least, I don't think so. Because I've never been on, like, a cruise or anything. Actually, I've only left the state I live in, like, twice. Once was a couple years ago. The other time was, like, 5 years ago, so. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. It's like that scene in that one SpongeBob episode where they're both the Fry Cook Games episode. Where it's like, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking in animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Like Moe's Tavern. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. That sounds like something wrong. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't look shocked. We caught you, Natsuki.
Again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing a lot of these names. Japanese culture, anime, and all that stuff is not my cup of tea. Well, more like it's not what I'm most focused on. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Oh, I can press that. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not I could say it's a particularly bad thing.
Bruh, we already know you a simp.
I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice.
Why didn't she keep going farther away? 6 feet rule to make sure that you don't get the Big Sick. Big Sick is copyright headed 2020 Chaotic Psycho. Anyone who uses it without my permission owes me $2.37 exact change.
Just letting y'all know that now. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager her to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. I'm just peeling things off my shirt. No, it's from something I ate earlier. Probably that TV dinner. It looks like it's about how a bunch of friends in high school. Typically, slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess you know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where her obsessed with a guy and the ice cream at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen,
And they do the hokey pokey under the sheets.
That's what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. You know, like one of those friendly shoves. You know, when you're not meaning to hurt the guy or girl, whatever. Whenever you're not meaning to hurt the person, so you just lightly pat them. But then, you say that they fell out of their chair, that you shoved them so hard, and you end up getting sent to the office. I've never done that, but friendly shoves happen. One time, one of my friends friendly shoved me, and I fell out of my chair at breakfast when we were playing Smash Bros. I think it was an accident, though, because, whatever, never mind. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Haha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Whoa, too close, too close! This bit with just her sitting right there, and my character's supposed to be sitting right next to her, it reminds me of this one thing that happened in school, but I can't remember who exactly was sitting next to me. Either it was last year, the year before, sometime in elementary school. I don't know. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. How do you finish a couple more chapters in a matter of a few minutes? A few minutes is like 3 to 4. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing sometimes with something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Aw, she doesn't have friends. Don't share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Jeez. Ah, sorry.
I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids.
Have you heard of something that starts with H and ends with I? I'm not going to say the whole thing because it could get me in trouble, but you should know what I'm talking about.
I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that style yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it to my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
Probably question why he conceived you in the first place.
Because you were probably conceived under a trampoline.
I remember playing BitLife one time, and I think it said that like my character got a little brother who was conceived under a trampoline. Either under a trampoline or on a trampoline. I don't know.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica, I was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. Why does this part of her hair look like cat ears? Like, why? Why? I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. Okay, it's probably not because it gets dark whenever I'm playing this game. It's probably because all I'm doing is reading out loud. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, then the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? That's the...
Oh,
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Hahaha.
Yeah. Ah.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Natsuki hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take you forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Am I more scared of what happens if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. I'll start with Monica. Hi again, Chaotic. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy with it that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like it, Chaotic. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. You say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Hal Silverstein? Why does that name sound familiar?
Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views on the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenged to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Does that say save me? It's so small, I can't. I swear to God, if someone puts a timestamp here and puts "that's what she said," I swear. I'm not gonna ban you or anything. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent and grating waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sign, cousin, something, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Why all this space and then load me? Load me sounds something wrong. Doesn't sound right. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? She's blushing. I guess it's just the way I write. I did that in someone else's voice. I'm sorry. Oh crap! I skipped it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of it's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really makes it feel like they're trying to speak over a noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
Gamers, remember that advice. Because if you don't save your game and then your power goes out, or your cat claws on your cord, or your parents just tell you to get off, make sure you save your game. Save and quit. Don't just dashboard or Alt F4. Save and quit.
Like, look, here's what I'm about to do. Save. I'm gonna overwrite there. Thanks for listening. Oh, I can use arrow keys. Nice. Sayori. Ooh, I like this one, Chaotic. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you like yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Chaotic. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems, if they are good or bad. But I do know this, I'm gonna eat another cracker and chew it in the mic. So you're also getting eating crackers ASMR. Come on, you stupid cracker. That's just why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet.
Bittersweet sounds like a country song. Or am I just thinking of that one Blake Shelton song? Whatever.
Yeah, I like that. Things that are happy. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I guess I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Chaotic. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. What? Clear your throat. Because guess what? It's reading time. I popped off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bunch of little kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight make to amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way.
Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Dreams friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. But also that sounds wrong. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could have used some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come. Such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them out of the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to reach each and every end. Hey friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've really been in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy.
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out how good. You should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Tori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it so hard for me to be pessimistic. I don't know, but y'all are gonna get some more cracker ASMR. Alright. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Chaotic. Your skills are really improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire our fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work out your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods, timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. There's multiple things I can think that a raccoon has behind it. Two of them involve YouTubers. One of them who doesn't make videos much anymore, and the other one is more popular, I guess.